Hail, champions, and welcome to my Nerd Forge. This is episode 3 of our weekly Nerd Forge videos. And in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about custom crafts here at my Nerd Forge. So I digitally sculpt my own miniatures and pretty much odds and ends. I can digitally sculpt pretty much anything on the ZBrush software. So I digitally sculpt, and then I have a resin 3D printer that I print all of my projects out on. Well, when I do this, I can print almost any miniature imaginable. So if you're looking for the perfect miniature for your character for your tabletop session, we can custom make it. The process behind that is generally when you are interested in purchasing a custom miniature, before you spend any amount of money, just talk with me. Send me an email, comment below. We're on all social media platforms, so there's many different ways to get a hold of us. But my email is this. Talk with me about what your character is. If you have any sketches of your character, that helps out a lot. Or if you don't have any sketches, you can just describe what your character looks like to me, and I can tell you how reasonable it's going to be to sculpt a miniature on small scale. All of my miniatures are slightly larger than WizKids miniatures because I hate having a very tiny, teeny tiny miniature, and when you're sitting down at the game table, you can barely see it. So I upscale most of mine. Most miniatures are at a 25mm scale. I actually upscale mine to about 35mm, and if you're slightly larger, like maybe a Goliath or an Orc, I like to upscale it to about 43mm. But talk with me on what you want your character to look like, what equipment it has, what spells it might be casting, its background, and I will try to pretty much get a general layout of your character. I then print out your miniature. I do not paint them, unfortunately, at this time, but I will print out your miniature. I'll clean them up, and I even make my own custom Nerd Forge bases. So if you want your name on the base of the miniature, or if you want the character's name on the base of the miniature, I put that in free of charge. I don't charge any extra for that. And I print out, I clean up, and I even do a top coating and a primer coating on the character. And even with the top coating, you can still paint above that. However, it helps seal in the resin, and it helps get you that perfect top coat finish on all of your miniatures. If you want extra copies of your miniature, I can make extra copies for you for just a very slight upcharge. Now, for one miniature, I charge $19.99, and that's me fully customizing it and digitally sculpting it for you, printing it out, and then shipping it to you for $19.99, not including taxes and or shipping. But unlike other custom platforms out there, you're not really fully customizing your miniature. You're just using templates that they already have pre-made. And then you pick through what template you want, which one matches your character close enough, and that's it. I can fully customize your miniature, meaning it's not templates. I actually draw up and make your character as you tell me what your character is. Now, I just don't do this for player characters. DMs out there, if you have a special encounter that you wish to throw at your party, I can make that special encounter for you. I can also make you bulk miniatures at a very, very reduced price. So if you need a whole box load of goblins, orcs, undead, kobolds, anything you want, I can make that for you. So you let me know what type of miniature you want. I'll sculpt it out. You know, whatever monster mini you want, I'll sculpt it out for you, show you it, and if you're happy with it, then I can print it out, and I can print many copies of these for not much extra on top of the initial cost. And this will save you a lot of money in the long run, and also you get a shelf full of monster minis for your campaign. So if you're in the market for custom miniatures, my Nerd Forge doesn't just sell name brand miniatures, we also make them and customize them just for our customers. We are also working on different sets at my Nerd Forge. So like I said prior to this video, I am working on a campsite set right now. I am unfortunately still working on it. There'll be more updates as I start to complete it, more pictures, videos, product showcases. And we can make more than just miniatures. So even if you want certain pendants or trinkets, jewelry, we can custom make all of those as well. So even if you're not in the market for a new miniature, but you're in the market for a plaque, a symbol, a trinkets, jewelry, we can custom make all of those for you as well. So make sure you head on over to our web store. We're also on Amazon, and we're also on Etsy. I like to put all of my custom handmade crafts on Etsy. Our web store obviously has everything, but if it can get a little bit cluttered since we do offer a lot of different products. So our Etsy is where a lot of our handcrafted items are. Web store has everything, and then our Amazon store has none of our handcrafted items, but has all of our retail items for sale there. So if you're an Amazon shopper and you have Amazon Prime, head on over there and look us up there. If not, head on over to our web store, email me, check me out on our social medias. And until next time, stay tuned and stay nerdy, friends.